So I just wanted to hop online real quick and discuss really the game that just happened the other day, the Milan Bratislava game. And Milan got the result that they needed. They definitely needed the points, and also they did not need the public humiliation of losing to the last place team in the Champions League table in the new format. So that was pretty embarrassing. That would have been embarrassing. I didn't watch the entire game. Tuesday and Wednesday Champions League games are pretty hard for me to get free. Actually, I never have them free to watch the games, but so it's a real treat if I can catch some of the game depending on when it starts and I'm on lunch break. And so this game, I was able to catch the starting of the second half, and I turned the game on. It was 1-1, which I was kind of bothered, to be honest. And you turn the game on, and Milan's away in Slovakia, and it's 1-1. It's kind of a bad feeling, but quickly Liao scored, and then we got another one. I think it was it Loftus-Cheek? I don't remember right now, but nonetheless, they got the result. Okay, they got the result, and I'm happy with the result. I see a lot of fans online, Milan fans online, that are not happy with the result, and I'm just wondering why. Now, sure, the final score 3-2 does not look good, and probably Milan, knowing my team, they did not play very good either. But the result is the result, and they're now 3 wins in a row in the Champions League, which is fantastic considering they lost the first 2. So they're doing what they can. We'll see what happens. They got the result and they got the win. There's not much else to complain about. If the team played bad, well, clearly they didn't play bad enough, or else they would have lost. And really, the last goal was a crazy goal that 19-year-old player scored, and Milan's actually interested in him. He scored a golazo, just completely booted it in the top corner. So you got to give credit to where credit's due. This team is not perfect. Milan is not a perfect team, and I think they've known this. But the team is half decent, right? If they play consistently and professionally, they can actually do some damage. It's just getting rid of these kinks that the team seems to have. They get scored on like this randomly. Big goals, highlight goals, Puskas award-winning goals they get scored on. So they got to clean that up, and I'm sure they will as the season progresses. But I'm happy with the win. They needed the points in the Champions League, and it's good for the team to feel this confidence, having 3 wins in a row in the Champions League, because now they're going to go into Serie A, and they play Empoli on the weekend. So we'll talk about that on the weekend. I'll be watching the game. I'll give a full match breakdown of that. And, the season's looking good so far. The tie earlier this month against Cagliari was a flop for sure. But then again, they also barely beat Udinese last month. So not every game is going to go perfect or the way they want. You take it with what happens and you move on as best as you can. Lastly, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, the game against Juve. They could have done much better with that too. But, if they get the win with Empoli, they can get some momentum. They play Red Star, I think, next week, or I think it is Red Star. So let's get some momentum going, guys. Let's get some wins, and let's feel good. There's no reason to be upset. They won. Forza Milan.